For the Sounds, and lefty Alec Gamboa gets ready to go to work for Worcester. 29-year-old southpaw working out of the stretch, and he fires. Williams takes strike one. Williams had a strong night last night, 3 for 5 with a walk and an RBI. 3 hits matching his career high. He's done it several times. Here's the 0-1, and he swings and fouls it away. Cooper Pratt on deck. Williams and Pratt each with a 9-game on-base streak. The offense for Jet Williams coming on strong from the series in Gwinnett last week and now last night. Getting good looks at what the pitchers are bringing him. Here's the 0-2, and he lines one down the left field line. That's a fair ball, a base hit to the corner. Williams around first, heading for 2. The ball stops in the Sounds bullpen. Campbell gets it in. Williams wants 3. The throw to third, not in time. A hustle triple by Jet Williams. He saw that ball kick out near the Sounds bullpen. It took the left fielder Campbell extra time to get to it and get it in. And Williams, who can run as well as anybody, races his way into third with a headfirst slide at the end. And the Sounds are in business in the bottom of the first. And that'll take the on-base streak to 10. And here's Cooper Pratt, the infield back for Worcester, except for Capra at third. So a good chance to try to tie the game. And Pratt takes a strike on the outside corner from Gamboa. A slider. Pratt didn't love it, and that looked like it missed, according to StatCast. The Sounds could have challenged that and won it, just like they could have challenged one of Henderson's pitches in the top half, and they didn't. The 0-1 is up and away on Pratt. Another slider from Gamboa. And last year, when he was with Oklahoma City, Gamboa threw that slider almost as much as he threw his four-seam fastball. And hitters did not do well against either pitch, hitting under 200 against each offering. Lefty rears back and deals. The 1-1 is belted foul out of play by Pratt. 1-0 Worcester, bottom of the first. Williams at third. David Tufo coaching over there, comes over to talk to Jet. Eric Bonnell coaching at first, as usual for the Sounds. Pratt did not have a hit last night. He went 0 for 2, but he had a sacrifice, and he drew 3 of the team's 11 walks. So he was on base plenty. And the Sounds 9-4 win. Right-handed batter waiting. Now the 1-2 on the way. And Pratt lines one to right. That's down the line, a base hit. Fair ball into the corner. Williams scores. Pratt heads to second. He will stand up with an RBI double. Cooper Pratt drives in Jet Williams, and the Sounds are off and rolling tonight. 1-1 game in the first. And Pratt picks up his second RBI of the year. Boy, Williams hit his ball hard down the left field line. 99 off the bat. Pratt hit his double hard down the right field line. 97 off the bat. So good wood on it so far against Alec Gamboa. And here's Luis Lara, who's been the Sounds' most productive hitter to start the year. He hits a fly ball to center on the first pitch. Braden Ward backs up into his left, makes the catch. Pratt will bluff a tag and draw a throw. It comes offline to third, but Pratt stays at second base. So Lara flies out on a first pitch sinker. 1 away. And here's Jefferson Carroll. Carroll, the Sounds DH tonight. Got Brock Wilken on deck, and Wilken playing first base. Luke Adams remains day-to-day with that right hand injury that he suffered on a swing late Saturday night at Gwinnett. Although the news overall at the end of the day is very positive on Luke Adams. Gamboa now fires, and Carroll takes a strike. The x-rays were negative, and the MRI came back clean on Luke Adams' hands, so he's considered day-to-day and hopefully can get back in there soon. He remains active on the roster while Tyler Black and Ethan Murray remain on the injured list. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. And it sounds like Ethan Murray and Tyler Black could be off the injured list relatively soon, maybe sometime toward the weekend or next week when the Sounds go to Charlotte. 0-2 the count on Carroll. Gamboa ready, and here he comes. And Carroll takes strike three called. A fastball got him. Carroll thought about challenging. He started to raise his hand and then didn't. And that one was on the lower inside corner. So Carroll correct not to try to challenge that one. Harley Acosta's missed a couple early in the game, but he got that one right according to StatCast. 2 down. That was 95 on the radar gun from Gamboa. And here is Wilkin, who's playing first base for the second straight night with Luke Adams day-to-day. The pitch, and Wilkin takes in the dirt. Mentioned it last night. Wilkin has played first base before, including this spring for the Brewers in big league camp. But last night and now tonight are his first 2 games in a regular season form as a pro, playing first base. Wilkin was 0 for 2 last night, but with 2 walks, a sac fly, and a couple of RBIs. Here's the 1-0, and he takes up high from Gamboa. It's 2 balls, no strikes on Brock Wilkin. 1-1 game here in the first. So overall, things are trending in the right direction for some of the banged-up Sounds, whether it's Black and Murray on the IL or Adams, who remains on the active roster. The 2-0 is swung on and missed by Wilkin. All the health updates are brought to you by Vanderbilt Health. In sports and in life, there are all kinds of moving experiences, and on the field and in life, no one is better to help keep you moving than the team at Vanderbilt Health. Whether catching a fly ball or walking to the mailbox. 2-1 is swung on, chopped to third and foul. The orthopedics experts at Vanderbilt Health are here for you. To learn more, visit vanderbiltorthopedics.com. So with Adams day-to-day, the Sounds bench tonight basically is backup catcher Andrick Nava. Since both Carroll and Rodriguez are in the lineup, the third catcher is in reserve, and Jacob Hurtubise is in reserve as well. Here's the 2-2 now. Gamboa back to Wilkin, and that is low and in, a slider, and a full count on Wilkin. Good take there by Wilkin. That pitch was just below the zone. Wilkin has knocked in 8 runs, hit his first homer on the year earlier with that blast in Gwinnett last weekend. 3-2. Swung on and chopped foul toward the Sounds dugout. Wilkin steps out for a moment, inspects his bat, takes a deep breath, now gets the feet set in that right-hand batter's box. Open stance for Wilkin. Bat resting near his right shoulder. And the payoff by Gamboa. And Wilkin takes strike 3 called.